Welcome back to Alan, your hero. I'm just doing this real quick because I just gotta ask y'all something. Do y'all feel like, or have suspicions that like your family's been replaced, like your mom and like your dad and sister? Do you feel like somebody in your family has been replaced, or like they went into the hospital and then they came out different, that they had certain dreams or something, stuff like that, and they had dreams of being somebody, of being a certain person, and then like they go to church every so often, and then like they come out different, and it's like they just stop. They're like a totally different person. Or like they go to the hospital, they get in a car wreck, and then like they come out and they're a different person. Or I mean, I don't know. So I'm just asking y'all, do y'all feel like your family's been replaced? My mom, man, she's supposed to love kids. I remember her loving me and my sister. She's supposed to love kids. She was a nurse when she was working, and she's supposed to love kids. But now, like my sister could be pregnant, came out positive, but it's like she doesn't care about who the father is, doesn't care about proving it, doesn't care about the paternity test. She doesn't care getting the baby aborted because of about it, because that's being born from a dad that they don't know, she don't know. Doesn't care about it. The baby doesn't care about, just wants the baby just to be born, knowing that the baby's going to be by a random guy. No one knows who the father is. So knowing the baby's going to be born here as a black baby, like doing with all the black stuff, with knowing that Christians are here, that pastors are here, hurting kids, raping kids, and getting away with it. Police are here shooting up black kids, getting away with it. Jobs are going out of business. So like, no one's care. She just doesn't care about. I said that you need to get a paternity test if you're going to go ahead and go through with keeping it, because the baby deserves to know what their family hereditary diseases are, like stomach cancer or AIDS, or
maybe a heart defect.
Heart defect, like my grandma had. My grandma had heart disease. Bad bones, joints. If they have any type of allergies, or mental illness, you don't know. You need to get a blood test, paternity test, and find out who the heck the dad is. The baby deserves to know that stuff. Because if the baby dies from stomach cancer, you didn't know, you just try to pin the baby on some other guy, saying it's their baby. But you know you ain't had sex with that guy. You know you've been sleeping around having sex with other guys, but not that guy. But not the guy that you know already have a baby by, that hits you and hurts you and says they don't want a kid. But you're not even living with that guy. But you're going to try to plant a baby on that guy. What is up? What's wrong? What's going on here? What's going on here? I feel my mom was supposed to love people. She was a nurse, man. She's supposed to love people. And I just can't. I don't understand. And she's like, how could you go and understand? How could you have an abortion? How could you believe in abortion? Because the thing is that you're going, because you don't set a baby's life up for failure. I was homeless with my mom. There was Blockbuster existed during that time when I was 8. Kmart existed during that time. Microsoft had more business during that time. There's a whole lot more, way more opportunities. Sears existed during that time. There was a whole bunch of opportunities then. And I was home with my mom, with my sister. Getting called nigger, getting called, saying get off my lawn, start asking me for food. I had to knock on doors because people you see out there standing with signs, that was never us. We had to literally, you were in your hungry, you have to knock on doors and ask if you got any spare food. There was like that, because you will not eat. Because most people will not give you money. You will not eat. Okay? So the thing is that I just want to know, I feel like right now I'm having a very high loss of identity. I've been going through stuff with my dad, wondering if I'm his son. Now, for the first time, I'm going stuff through with my mom and from my mom's kid because I don't think like them. I don't think like them. Now, I had to switch saying this. They're like my dad. No. And I have big two front teeth like my mom. And I also have this thing on my eyebrow, one of them, that when my mom was supposedly pregnant with me, although she never knew that she was pregnant with me, but supposedly she got hit by a brick or something, got in a fight or something, and supposedly it left a mark on my eyebrow too. So I seem to have some traits, but it's like, is this real or what is this? Because that's not the mom I know. Mom I know was a loving mom. She cared about me and my sister. Okay, but now I'm wondering, like, I wonder what my birth was. My birth was on purpose. You know, my mom's like with me. My dad used a condom, whatever. My dad wanted to take kids, so he poked holes in them or whatever. Okay, so he's like, well, with my sister, she was on birth control pills, and she was taking it faithfully, and she got pregnant anyway. But I tried to tell her, like, Mom, it's called birth control options. You have to find the right one that works for you. The only way you find out the one that doesn't work for you is you get pregnant. That means get an abortion, try to find a different option. That's what you got to do so that you find the right one that works for you so that you don't ever have to get an abortion again and you find the right one that works for you and you're good. You have to find what works for you. That's what you have to do. If you start fattening up and getting all fat from having the first baby and then you want to get on birth control, you can't get on the same amount of birth control because you're fat now. If you're that type of chick that gets fat, you know, it makes an excuse, oh, I'm pregnant, I'm just going to blow up and get fat now, and now you're fat, and now you're going to go on birth control now because you trying to get child support or whatever you're trying to do, get rid of the other dude. What are you going to do? You got to get on a different type of pill, but that's a pill. I open up box of condoms all the fucking time. And they always give a pack that gives you birth control options for men, birth control options for women. Okay, well, she was supposedly using a birth control option, which is the pill. Okay? But she sure didn't say to the guys, I'm not having sex with you unless I see you use a brand new condom. Where's your voice at? She's got a whole lot of voice when they're in a relationship. Hell, they got a whole lot of voice when they're married. Where's that same voice when it comes to getting pregnant? Where's that same voice when it comes to people trying to convince you to have a baby when you don't have a good relationship, when you don't even know who the fuck the dad is? There's no complaining about being a freaking single mom. If you know that's what you're going to become, if you know you're setting up the baby's life for that. There's babies right now. There's a lady that had a son just like that. And he wanted to kill himself because he doesn't have a dad. And she has to go through all this mental stuff, having him in a mental home, having him on watch, and all this stuff. And she has to have visitation rights. His own mom got to have visitation rights because the baby wants to kill himself because he doesn't have a dad. This shit is serious. I'll tell you the truth. I'll tell you the same thing. When I couldn't get a relationship with my dad, I tried Christianity. I tried Jesus. I tried God. I tried the Holy Spirit. I tried getting baptized. I tried praying every day. I tried praying every morning. I tried praying every freaking time at dinner time. I tried it all the time. I went to church on Sundays. I went to church in the extra time I could go to. I went to all these fucking church events. I wanted a relationship with my dad to a real one with love. And I went to church 14 years trying that. And I couldn't get that. No matter how hard I prayed, no matter how much I repented, no matter. I could not get that. I tried killing myself, and my dad was just like, well, you used to be dead. No, I love you, none of that. But I recently uploaded a video about him sending me some surf rods, so that's good. First time he sent me the surf rods, for the first time I had a lot of trouble with that. But that's a lot of issues. Like, there is Christians here. You can literally read to them. You can look, I've done it. Okay? Okay, watch. I'm just gonna click it. Just watch. I'm gonna freaking, you know what? No, because that's an actual video for another time where I'm gonna share the clips. But I literally showed Christian scriptures about how slavery is okay with God, how he's actually given rules of how to keep a slave, how again, like, you know, you can rape women, you can rape kids, and it's fine with God. He doesn't stop that. How he just sends 2 bears to maul 42 children to death and just kill the kids, and how he has pedophilia going around where taking little girls do what you want onto them and with the boys and stuff like that. And it's like, when that's you in real life, and you tell them about that stuff, and you have a person that's molesting you, raping you, using the Bible, using those same scriptures, saying it's in the Bible, it's okay because it's in the Bible, because God said I can do this, because I'm following God's morals, I'm following His morals. What can you do? Okay, that exists here. That exists. There's a lady that went on the podium, spoke to the whole congregation of the church, and said that Joseph Bishop was raping her, and it needs to stop. And she's asking the whole congregation for help. And you know what they watched her do? They watched her get dragged back into the room to get raped some more. That's what happened. Okay? This is not a fucking game. Police out here killing black kids. Jobs are going way faster than ever. It's harder and harder for black people to get jobs. Every year, there's more children graduating from high schools and college, competing with jobs also. Resources going away but not being made, job-wise, money-wise. And I just don't understand why there's no more love for children anymore. Why people don't care about how the children grow up anymore. They just want what they want. I couldn't believe that my mom would just literally I don't know. My lady's mom died from religious trauma syndrome from the church, just bombarding her with all this religious stuff to the point where she didn't come outside. She didn't accept help. Anybody that wasn't a pastor, she didn't accept in her house, even when she needed help, all the way until she froze to death because she wouldn't get help because it wasn't a pastor. It wasn't ordained by God. Just straight waiting on Jesus the whole time. Now, that's how far I can get. Okay? It can get real that bad. And that exists. But when I was like, so you want my sister to have another baby? You want my sister to have another one? Knowing that you're already having a problem with her first one? And you said that if she has another one, it's going to take you out and it will kill you? I had dreams and omens, right? There's all these omens going around. Omens I've already dreamed about. Omens I've had visions about my mom dying. I was finding like very beautiful pictures of my mom and stuff, and she was going to die and all this stuff. I had dreams about my mom dying, my sister getting pregnant again, or my mom was going to die. Okay, so my sister did end up being pregnant. And then it was like, but she ended up having a miscarriage, so my mom got to live a little bit more. But the thing is that then she told me, oh, I won't do it in 3 years. But here she is pregnant again. Didn't tell her you got to use a condom. Here it is. This could be it. I said, Mom, you want her to have another baby so you can die? You know, she said, yes. This is the 3rd time I've had her hear this. The first time I heard this about I was in the hospital with my mom. I don't know how old I was. I'm going to just go where I was age 21. Okay. And the doctor said, do you think about suicide and killing yourself? My mom said, yes. I never knew my mom felt that way on the inside. Maybe that's why I felt that way on the inside, and I went through it. The second time was when my mom was like, well, I don't know. I don't want to, I'm ready to go, but I'm just waiting on you guys. And that was after she got diagnosed with TOS after a while, and she couldn't work. That was the second time. The third time was like I just told y'all. You want my sister to have another baby so that you can die? She said yes. Saying she's following signs of the universe. There's following signs of the universe, and then there's being smart. So I'm like, that's jacked up, because that child's going to end up like me. You're going to give this child a life where it's not going to have a relationship with its father or even know who its father is. You're going to give it a life where these Christians are going to destroy. These Christians will destroy. These Christians and pastors will destroy that child. Destroy it. Destroy its brain. Tell it's nothing. You're nothing but filthy rags. You're nothing. You ain't better than nobody. That's what messed my sister up, for real. For real. I'm telling you what, my sister used to have dreams, man. My sister used to have dreams of being a lawyer. So bad. That's something she wanted to do. But she kept going to church, and I went to church with her. We went to church together, and they kept telling her, "You're never going. You're not better than nobody. You're not better than nobody." She used to try to stay a virgin. All that. She should not try to have sex. None of that stuff. None of that stuff. But the church kept on telling her that. We ain't better than nobody. You same as everybody. You ain't better than nobody. She was getting raped at the time. We was getting beat at the time. I'm talking beat with nails in it. Nails in the board, puncturing us. Try to go to sleep. No sleep. You don't get no sleep. You'll punch you in the face. Boy. So it's like, you got girls out here being loose and all that. So it's like, oh, I'm not better than the person beating me. Oh, I'm not better than the person raping me. Oh, I'm not better than these girls out here being loose. Okay, fuck it then. Why should I? If I'm never going to be better than nobody, and I keep being told I'm not going to be better than nobody, I'm over here repenting, trying to be better than people, but now I'm not better than nobody. So why? I might as well go out here and be loose. Why should I be a virgin, trying to stay a virgin? Well, I guess I wasn't a virgin because we got raped, but I'm just saying that, like, Demon herself is trying to uphold herself as a virgin status. You know what I'm saying? We're having somebody other than the person raping her coming into her life, committing to pedophilia like it's doing. But it's like, why should she stop doing that? Why should she, might as well be just like them. Might as well just be loose too. Might as well just have sex with other dudes too. Fuck it. If I'm never going to be better than nobody, I'm never going to be better than, why should I keep trying? And that happened. Stop trying. Stop trying. She internalized and listened to what the church said about you ain't never be better, you ain't better than nobody. And guess what? She said, okay, guess I won't be better than nobody. And that's what happened. I saw it go down here from there. I just want to know, y'all feel like your family's been replaced? I asked my sister something like, hey, remember how we used to talk with our minds, or like telekinesis, how we used to telecommunicate through telepathy with our mind? And we would like look at each other, and remember how we would just know what each other was thinking when we was being beat and stuff like that. We was being abused and stuff. I tried to get her to remember that and say that on a live, because I already had a video that's real, because we did that, but she don't remember that. She don't remember that. And I'm like, how do you not remember something like that? We did that for a long time. We did that for 10 years while we was being hurt and mentally abused and raped and stuff. And it's like, who the heck are you? It's like, what? And then it's like, my dad changed too, He became even more distant, even more lying, and I was just be questioning, like, how could you say you want 10? Because my dad wanted 10 kids, but how can you say you want 10 kids, but then like you act like you don't want your kids? And that was the feeling I kept getting, kept making me promises. I'm gonna send you a gift, never did. I'm gonna come see you, never did. He just kept. I mean, sometimes he did. Like, went to the pizza place, incredible pizza, and he did to me that one time. And he was in town, and I wanted to see if he really was, because he lied to me so doggone much, and he actually was. So let's just put it this way: out of 35 lies, he's told the truth 3 times. One during the camping, when he says he's going to go camping, do I want to come camping? And we actually went camping. 2 was when he came down here with incredible pizza. Actually 4, because he also came down here for talking about we was going to go out to eat, but he thought my mom was going to come, but she didn't. So he just went out to eat with me and my sister. And then the fourth time is with the surf rods. He was going to send me a gift. He actually had a confirmation number and a routing number, not routing number, a tracking number. And I checked it, and it was actually on its way, and it actually was surf rods, which you guys saw in the video. So out of, let's say, 35, 40 lies, something like that, he told the truth 4 times. As far as spending personal time with me, about us going fishing together, never told the truth on that. So those are the things that makes me feel like, is he really my dad? Now, this is the thing that makes me feel like, is my mom really my mom? Or am I just adopted? Or what's the real story? Is how come I have a heart towards the children's life and she doesn't? I don't act like my mom like that. And I don't lie like that like my dad. I just like it. I have this loss of who I am, where I'm coming from, whose child am I? Because that's out there. That's where do I get this love from? Of caring for kids and caring about the life when they get here. If it's not coming from my mom and it's not coming from my dad, then who is that coming from? If I care deeply about children getting raped and hurt stuff, but my dad don't care and mom don't care, why am I the only one that cares? Is there anybody else out there that would abort a child if you know that it was going to be having a life without a father, or a life without knowing who the dad is, or a life with knowing that the person that you're with is a straight up abuser and will like hit your kids? Or would you just have the baby anyway? Would you A, be that person to abort the child if you have an abuser and you know they're an abuser, you know they will hurt your kids, if you know that you're too poor to take care of the child, and if you don't know who the father is? Would you A, have the child because of those reasons? Or would you B, abort the child because of those reasons? What would you do? I would B, abort the child because of those reasons. And then find the right birth control method. One that works. Condoms that work, that don't break. Do the research. Find one of the 7 forms of birth controls from a lady to use. Try VCF. Try using that without a condom. Don't work. It might work, but you got to pull out with it. I don't know how much is guaranteed because I didn't pull out with it before. She got pregnant, and that's how she got a miscarriage. Before I looked up research, and I wasn't trying to have kids and everything. And I looked up research, and people said they used the pull-out method, and it always worked for them for 3 years. Well, they obviously, I don't know if they didn't give enough research, or I don't know if the girl was using a birth control or something, and they used the pull-out method that combined with the form of birth control for the woman. I don't know, because they said it worked for them for 3 years, so I believed it. And I was using the pull-out method, but my lady wasn't on any birth control, and she got pregnant, and we had to get an actual real abortion at Planned Parenthood at that time, which is $400-something, and it's not government funded. You got to pay for that. I believe she has a video about that already on Butterfly Spirit 314 on that channel. All right, I think I've said enough. I'm disappointed in this world right now. I feel like me and my lady are the last people who care about the well-being of children anymore. I will not have children because of those reasons. No jobs, racial discrimination, poverty and oppression, getting killed by the police, getting killed by cops. No. Jobs going out of business. More jobs going out of business than jobs going into business. Government shutdowns. Food stamps getting cut. Life controlled by the government, which means your life is controlled by what you eat. EBTs can get cut through government shutdown. They can change the way they do their taxes. All type of stuff. Look it up and it says $250,000 to $270,000 for raising a kid to birth to 18. I don't have that. So I'm not prepared to have a baby right now. Or a child. Don't have that in the bank set aside for the child alone. But I also enjoy my freedom, and I also enjoy my options of life. And as long as Christianity exists, and there's pastors and missionaries going around colonizing people still, going around kidnapping children, that was what, in Kenya? So I think I did something about that called pagan children or something like that, or Christians kidnapping pagan children or something like that on my video, on my YouTube. And that exists. Because Christianity will destroy you. The church being made as a risk. Man, it caused me to try to commit suicide 4 times. And one time was just a final straw because I could not get it to work. I could not. I tried everything they said. You guys already know all the stories. I've made videos about them already. It's too long to go through right here. Oh no, I want to know. In the comment section, give me the brief story or brief summary of how you felt like you've lost your identity from your mother and father. Have you had a loss of identity? I want that story in the comment section, as well as the second story, brief summary of, do you feel like your family members have been replaced? Rather their memories or their brain, or they've been switched out like a synth from freaking Fallout 4. I want to know. I don't like feeling alone in these types of things. Not like this. This is too fucking scary. It's too weird. It's a frightening feeling. That it's like, what's really going on? It makes you feel like, who the hell are you? You knew somebody. For instance, if you know somebody, let's say they're a Christian, they have a set personality that they're going to always be that, even when they're not a Christian anymore. Or no matter what religion they go into, or they atheists, they have a set personality that is who they are. You can't get rid of them. That's their soul. You can't get rid of that. Okay? It's who they are as a person. You're never going to get rid of that. But when that switch and it's gone and you find out about it and it's like, who the hell are you? You're not that person I remember. And it's not like a religious thing. It's a whole personality switch. They go from being a loving, caring person to just straight up not giving us shit. Love kids is not love kids. Just wanting what you want. Just don't care. And y'all think that's freaky? I do. Well, no one joined this live. That's okay. It's in my freaking, it's going to be updated. It's on my channel anyway. I got a video I'm going to be doing about Christian bullying and how I helped this guy deal with that, because they was jumping this guy. And it was somebody that was in my Reiki healing class, where I was getting my Reiki 1 with my lady back there. We both was getting a Reiki level 1 certificate, and he was there and he went through abuse and stuff. And now we got these Christians trying to come up here and hurt him and say bad things, mean things to him. And I was just helping him and supporting him. Somebody said, "Hey, what's up? KVNG Century. Just and want to dream 100 with a fire. What's up, man? How you doing? How you doing, KV? KVG? How you say your name? KVNG. Was that King? Kevin? It's George. Oh yeah, I got you. What's up, George? Weird stuff going down, bro. Weird stuff. Man, you came in at 30-some minutes. Dang. True, man. Hey. I'm gonna put your pizza back in the oven because I made this video. It's time to eat. Okay? I'm gonna put it back in the oven. So what's been going on? Shoot, man. I don't know. My mom ain't the same. My sister's acting what she acting. I don't know what's happening, bro. My mom's personality is different. It's not a loving nature, nurturing towards kids anymore. And she wants to die. My mom wants to die. But this is like, and that's not the first time I heard that, man. It's terrible. Same with my mama, no cap. Your mama feel changed? Like, I don't know. She used to love kids, dude. But now it's like she just doesn't care. She just wants them to be born in any situation. She does not care. She does not care. She just wants them to be born, whether it's a guy hitting them or she don't love me like she used to. 100. You know, now I've experienced that. When my mom lost her job, she loved me differently. When my mom she got in a car wreck, she loved me differently. And it took a long time before my mom started loving me like she used to. And I felt like she did, but we do not agree. Something is not right. She used to, man, before when my lady used to want kids and I didn't. And my mom was like, well, you can't make a man want kids or not. She said that. But now it's, well, if the baby comes and then you just got to have the baby. And then she wasn't a Christian before. Okay? I mean, she was, but then like she wasn't. But now she's talking about, well, abortion's of the devil and this stuff is the devil. I'm like, what? Now you're a Christian now? Mom, that's the very thing that made me try to kill myself. That's the very thing that's got me and my dad not being in good relationship. What did Jesus say? I come to set variance against father against daughter and against mother against daughter and father against son. That's breaking up the black household. We have that variance. And sibling against sibling and all that stuff. So imagine Jesus walking up in your house saying that to you, and Jesus is sitting there in your house. So now she's a Christian now? Like, what is that? And I'm sorry that your mom didn't love you like she used to. I don't know what's going on. Dude, I mean, I've never thought my mom would be like this. But I've already explained everything I can explain in the video already. I'm sorry that you just late. I really thank you for watching, dude. Thanks, George. Well, I'm going to end the stream. We got to eat, bro. We ain't ate. We've been off work since like 6 and we ain't ate nothing. Peace. Thanks for watching, George. Thanks for watching everybody else if you watch this later on. It just makes me sad that my mom wants to leave. That makes me sad, man. I wish my mom would stay around longer, but she wants to die, and there's nothing I can do. I've been there. I've fucking been there. You will do it. You will try to kill yourself. You will kill yourself. You will. There has to be like something. There has to be somebody that cares for you. What saved me? I was going to jump off the school building head first. I was done with life. I was done with the God stuff. I was done with the Jesus stuff. I was done with the praying stuff. I was done with the baptism stuff. I was done with the fake Holy Ghost screaming stuff. I was fucking done. Nothing worked. I was still getting molested. I was still getting fucking raped. I was still fucking getting not having a good relationship with my dad. I was still getting mentally abused with my dad's wife. Everything. Still happening. I did what they said. I said, in Jesus' name, I rebuke you, and I got fucking choked. I fucking died in the damn house. I floated out of my body, went through the whole paranormal shit. All that shit still happened. They said, oh, you're going to have a shield of protection around you, and nobody evil will be able to touch you after you get baptized. Got baptized, same day, goes to the house, got pushed down from trying to turn on the TV, and felt like I weighed 25 pounds more, and I felt like something was on my back. And I was scratching and all type of stuff, trying to get whatever the spirit was off my fucking back. And I just got baptized. So there you have it. So there's no stopping this. Okay. Thanks. Peace.